Next on the agenda is report of the chair. Under report of the chair, I have a statement to read and to submit for the record. This statement is my response to the complaint filed with the Attorney General. The complaint alleges that the Wareham School Committee violated open meeting law. The complaint incites comments made by this chair in response to a question posed during public participation portion of the regularly scheduled meeting of the Wareham School Committee on December 8, 2010. A question was asked relative to continuing regular meetings of the School Committee's Subcommittee on Transportation. In listening to the tape of that meeting, I acknowledge that I did not give the clearest explanation of my position relative to the composition of the Transportation Subcommittee. I stated that the Transportation Subcommittee consists of two people, Mr. Ponce and Mr. Sweat. I understand that those words led to some confusion. What I meant was that Mr. Ponce and Mr. Sweat were the school committee's members I appointed to the Transportation Subcommittee. As chairman of the Wareham School Committee, I continue to get my information from these two people relative to recommendations of the subcommittee. I appointed Mr. Ponce chairman of the subcommittee and gave him full authority to invite other community members to serve on the subcommittee. The Transportation Subcommittee held meetings which were posted and open to the public. I always considered the Transportation Subcommittee as an advisory arm of the Wareham School Committee, and I am confident that all elements of the open meeting law were adhered to. Votes and recommendations of the subcommittee were made in posted open meetings and were honored and validated by the school committee when reported out to the full school committee by Chairman Ponce. I hope this statement clarifies any confusion or misunderstandings. Respectfully submitted for the record, Clifford W. Sylvia, Doctor of Education, Chairman, Wareham School Committee, January 12, 2011. As part of my report, I would like to have Dr. Rabinovich read his letter to the Attorney General's office relative to this matter.
This is dated January 5th, 2011, Office of the Attorney General, Martha Coakley, 1 Ashburn Place, Boston, Mass. Regarding open meeting law, complaint dated December 20th, 2010. The complaint alleges that the school committee violated the open meeting law by permitting allegedly non-members to vote and participate in school transportation subcommittee meeting. The School Transportation Subcommittee is a duly appointed subcommittee of the school committee. The chairman of the school committee delegated his authority to the chairman of the subcommittee to appoint additional members to the subcommittee. The complainant was also appointed to serve on the subcommittee. The School Transportation Subcommittee complied with all of the posting and meeting requirements of the open meeting law. A copy of the postings and the minutes are attached. Some confusion may exist because at a recent school committee meeting, the chairman of the school committee referred to the Transportation Subcommittee as the two individual school committee members. This statement was an error and was correct and is being corrected tonight at our school committee meeting. In short, the Transportation Subcommittee was a legally appointed subcommittee of the Wareham School Committee and followed all the procedural requirements of the open meeting law. The school committee maintains that there was no violation of the open meeting law. However, in the event that there is some confusion as to the membership of the Transportation Subcommittee, the chair of the school committee will state the names of the members of the subcommittee at the next meeting and will provide a list to the public. In item 21, the complaint alleges that the Transportation Subcommittee, Safety Subcommittee, Curriculum Subcommittee, Community Subcommittee, and Budget Subcommittee did not comply with the open meeting law. Attached, please find the relevant postings which demonstrate that all these subcommittees complied with all aspects of the open meeting law. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions. Yours truly, Dr. Barry Rabinovich, Superintendent of Schools.
At this particular point in time, and I'd like to ask Mr. Sweat if he can help me out, I'd like to my knowledge, state all of the members on the Transportation Subcommittee. Of course, it is Mr. Ponce, Chairman, and yourself. I also recognize that Mrs. Brenda Ekstrom was appointed to the subcommittee by the chairman of the Board of Selectmen to represent the selectmen. We had various members of the Finance Committee attend meetings, but I know that Mr. Paulson and I think Mrs. Bronk attended meetings. Mr. Rabinovich was part of the group, as was the town administrator, Mr. Andrews, and Mr. Snyder was appointed as a representative for the committee at large. Did I leave anyone out?
Anna Miranda.
Anna Miranda was also part of that committee, which is the director of financial services. Did I leave anyone out?
I do not believe so.
Thank you. I just want to, for the record, again, reiterate that I always considered that committee to be an advisory arm of the Wareham School Committee. Okay, moving right